Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2024 ski test. Got a K2 Dispatch 110 for you today, and really kind of an interesting outlier in the ski world. K2 really kind of shied away from getting a lighter version of an existing ski to call their hybrid touring ski. Rather, they went a different route and kind of combined touring and freeride with this new shape and model in this Dispatch 110. Last year, this is the second year, returns structurally the same with a different graphic, but really kind of found a new avenue or a new label to call these skis and put the creativity into it and came up with something really, really interesting and super unique. These are built with the Polonia wood core, so nice blend of lightweight and stiff flex. They get unidirectional flax running through the center of the ski, so that's going to add to that stiffness as well. And then kind of the outlier in the construction is the use of their Titanal hex beam. So in Mindbender, we get the Y beam, in Disruption, we get the I beam, and then in Dispatch here, we get the hex beam. So what they're doing is they basically have a center strip of metal going all the way through, and then in the forebody here there's one hexagon that kind of goes this shape here, full width, tapers to the middle, full width metal all the way underfoot, tapers to the middle, and then hexagon number 2 here in the back, and then tapering through the tail. So two kind of wider portions of the ski in the forebody and through the tail of metal, and then full width underfoot. So thin metal, but metal nonetheless. So it does add weight to the mix, kind of complements that Polonia pretty well. And then if we put this thing on the scale, because it's all about weight, this is the 177, 1,615 grams. There's certainly lighter touring skis out there. There's even just lighter regular skis out there. There's also heavier touring skis. So this one kind of splits the middle in an interesting way. Ends up being, pretty stiff for what it is. And it also has a very long turn shape too. So this 177 is just under 25 meters. You can kind of see how there's very little drop from tip to tail, tip waist tail here, and really just highlights kind of the interesting and unique nature of the ski. So 130, 110, 120 measurements, which is, you just don't see a whole lot of that in anything, much less a touring ski. But I think it opens up, an interesting performance conversation as you're able to be more drifty and smeary, kind of that modern free ride style. They've done a good job of harnessing that shape in this ski, which again, combined with that lightweight, gives it a very rare overall character. We do see that nice kind of even tail rocker in the back here, and that early taper. It's not dramatic, but there's a lot of it. And so that's going to give you good maneuverability and steering in the back end, and then pretty flat, pretty straight up kind of taper shape here in the tip, and somewhat dramatic rocker and splay in the front. So the rocker starts way back here, nice and gradual all the way up, long, big splay, great flotation, awesome for soft snow, deep snow. Combined with that 110 waist, longer turn radius, and you've got a really, really nice powder ski here. And then when you add the lightweight to the mix, opens up a whole nother realm of possibilities. Since it's pretty specific, it's hard to say that there's a broad range of skier and customer for this, very much more pigeonholed into that specific skier that's using this for bigger mountain lines, distant mountain peaks, something you gotta hike to get to, but you do not want to sacrifice downhill performance at all. You could, at this width, that hybrid binding, that hybrid boot option is certainly in play, but if you want to highlight the lighter weight aspect of touring, there's nothing wrong with going full tech on this thing as well. Kind of go minimalistic with that boot and binding. That'll make your whole setup a lot lighter, and just kind of increase the scope of where you can go and how easy you can get there. It might knock down the performance a peg or two in terms of free ride aggressive capabilities, but that's up for the skier to decide. So make sure you check out this K2 Dispatch 110 here at SkiEssentials.com, and we will see you out there on the hill. Bye.